Welcome back to 300 Days of Stardew Valley. Let's begin. Day 300 started off with me saying a little quest, so I accepted this one from Robin. Finally finished up the boat. Now I can get to the island tomorrow, and I started on the task for Robin. Day 301, I finally went to the island. Jesus. Got my first little walnut, met Leo, and then went into the cave. Quickly realized I did not bring my watering can. So I went home and finished Robin's task. Day 203, I successfully brought my watering can with me and made it into the volcano mines, to which I immediately almost died on level 1, so I left. On day 204, I went back with some intentions, made it to level 7, and got immediately overwhelmed, so I went home again. Day 205, here we go again. I am set to get to level 10, but sadly it was 11 p.m. and I was fighting, so I had to go home. Day 206 really didn't account for anything. Day 207 was the winter little festival, and let's see who won. Wow, surprising me. Day 208 was a happy day, so I went to the Skull Cavern. Day 209, I watched this turtle get beat up by a gang of parrots. Met this old ass lady with some saggy ass titties. And finally got a prismatic shard, which led me to day 210, where I finally got the galaxy sword, because, good lord, I donated my first one. And then attempted to get the scorpion fish. On day 211, I went down to the Mutant Cave to catch a slime jack, went fishing on Ginger Island to get the fish I didn't have, and decided to go catch a midnight carp finally. On day 212, I had this cutscene with Leo, and just fished the day away to get some golden walnuts. Day 213 was a happy day, so I went to the Skull Cavern and only made it to level 46. Day 214, I had this cutscene with Jody, gave Kent the war memento, gave the tomato salt to Gus, gave Sandy the rose, gave George the remote, gave the shard to the wizard, and gave the worm to Willie. And I finally got the pirate locket, and then I went to the midnight market to try and get the pearl again, but I still for some reason couldn't get the pearl. Day 215, I went to Ginger Island to fish up some walnuts. Wow, riveting. And then went to try and get the pearl again. Day 216, I gave Birdie, that old saggy ass bitch, the pirate locket, and went fishing to get some walnuts again. Day 217, I decided to try and get some walnuts in the volcano this time. And yeah, and finished up fixing up the little beach house and cleared the land there so I could start farming. I got an auto grabber and placed said auto grabber and decided to prep for tomorrow. Day 219 was a happy day, so I went to the Skull Caverns but realized I didn't bring any bombs. So I went and I killed this fucking sea pickle thing and decided to start clearing the farm. Day 220, I just continued clearing the farm and went to the caves. Day 21, I continued in the volcanoes. Day 22, decided to go back to the mainland, finally start on some movie theater stuff, and give Gus his coconut finally. And Willie his link cod. On day 223, wow, I'm just running. I left this in there for some reason. Oh, I did nothing. Day 224 was Christmas, so I had Mayor Lewis and Sebi gave me a ruby. Day 225, I decided to finally build a shed and start filling my basement with caskets and clearing the quarry. Day 226, I just continued clearing the quarry and started placing down some pathways for my tree farm area. And then on day 227, I went back to Ginger Island, did some fishing, did some farming. I was just planting mixed seeds here on day 228. Oh, shit. My grandpa gave me a little visit, and how many candles did I get? Ugh, all yes. 4 of them. Rock and roll. And since it was the beginning of spring, I needed to till my land and plant some seeds. And on day 228, I continued filling the basement with caskets. Accidentally made too many caskets. Day 229, I went down to the Skull Caverns. Day 30, went back to Ginger Island. And went to the volcano. Day 31, I just continued farming in the volcano. Day 32, I should say, I did some smelting. Day 233, it was a happy day, so I went to the Skull Caverns. Realized I once again forgot bombs, so I decided to dip pretty early. Day 234, went back to Ginger Island and did some fishing. Day 235, I tried to figure out what this wanted. I was like, maybe it wants gems, because the birds on the island. I've never done this before, so I just sat there clicking around, seeing if it did anything, and finally realized there was a statue on the back, so I did the memory game. And then I unlocked this little quarry area, tried to get the professor out, finally realized I needed a bomb, and Professor Snail's out. Day 236 was a happy day, so I went to the Skull Cavern. Day 237, I was back at Ginger Island and really did nothing. Day 238, I went to go mine in the volcano. Day 239, I went back to the mainland and cleared some land on my farm. Day 240 was the Egg Festival, and of course I had to hunt some eggies and beat children. And I accidentally skipped today recording, so here's 242. We'll never know what happened on day 241. Not even I. But I decided to attempt the Prismatic Jelly quest once again. So the next day, I immediately went into the mines to try and slay or murder some slime. Day 244, we're continuing murdering, and we're going down to continue murder and continue murdering. Oh, and we're still murdering, except on day 248, which was my last day at getting this done, and I successfully failed, so good for me. Day 249, I decided to hop the bus back to Ginger Island to do some fishing, and on day 250, it was a happy day, went down with some staircases and some bombs, and decided today was the day. And actually got something. Da da da! This is my first time ever doing this. Day 251 was a flower festival, so I decided to ask Leah to dance with me since she was my recent boo. Day 252, I decided to look at how many monsters I needed to kill and proceeded to kill some monsters. Day 253, I decided to go to the quarry, which I was gonna make everything, tapped, but then I realized how cluttered it looked, so I started chopping down some trees. And day 254, I just continued chopping down some trees. Day 255, I decided to clear my land up a little bit before, dun, it was summer. And since it was the beginning of summer, I had to clear my land and do all the basic chores, and I got a witch. Day 257, I went mining. I was collecting some stone. Wow, long clip again. What is up with me? 258, just continued. 259, continued. 256, oh my god, we're still trying to get some monsters killed. 261, killing some monsters. 262, we went back to Ginger Island. and I gave this frog a fucking peach, and went back to the mainland. Day 263, for some reason I went back to Ginger Island, and then went mining in the volcano. 264, I continued mining in the volcano. Day 265, I continued, mining in the volcano. 266, decided to go back to the mainland because it was the luau and I gave milk. 267, I decided to go back to the quarry to try and clear it up. And caught Marnie and Mary Lewis sneaking around. Day 268, same old, same old. On day 269, I went and I destroyed some more trees. Day 270, I decided to go back to Ginger Island and do some general maintenance stuff. On day 271, I went to the volcano and did some mining in the volcano. Day 272, same thing. Went to the volcano to do some mining. Day 273, did the same thing, but also on day 274, I had enough walnuts to complete the beach. Day 275, I went mining for some reason. Day 276, I continued mining. I think this is when I thought I had... I was monster hunting. Okay. Day 277, wanted to check up on my monster thing, so the rest of the days before I went to Ginger Island, I was monster hunting. On day 280, I was creeping people as they were in their bathing suit. I was disappointed Shane was wearing a shirt at the beach. And day 281, I decided to go do some mining in the volcano. I bought the Cinder Clown shoes. They are iconic. Day 282, I decided to continue trying to get some more shards. I got the bat fossil on day 278. This is when I accidentally skipped like 5 days. So, somehow that didn't happen, and I named my horse Tony, and this is our last shot at the prismatic jelly, because I'm done after this. And then I went to Ginger Island, came back with a prismatic shard, donated prismatic shard, and went to the mines to start looking for that jelly. Day 288, I continued looking for the jelly. Did I find it? I don't know. Actually, yes, I did. There it is, right there. Oh my god. Finally, this thing is over. So on day 289, I went to go donate said jelly. To donate, just give it. I gave it one day, and then I went back to Ginger Island, realized I forgot all of my tools, so I had to go back, and was disappointed to see Sebastian was in a shirt too. What is this? Take off your shirt, guys. 290, I did some fishing before I went back to the Ginger Island with all my tools this time. I gave the frog some wheat and some garlic, and then I finally got the bridge fixed on day 291. On day 292, I went fishing, get that coin. Day 293, I finally discovered the Pirate's Cove, even though I've had it unlocked, and decided to try and get Stingray. And then I waited until 8 p.m. to do the darts to get some more walnuts. Day 294, I went back to the mainland, accepted this quest to get some tropical fish, and then went back to Ginger Island to start said quest. Day 295, I continued the quest and getting the stingrays, lastly, and then went back to the mainland and shook some bushes, our favorite thing to do. 296, I awkwardly spent the whole day waiting to go into the Pirate's Cove, and I didn't realize you couldn't go on odd days, so that was fun. And on day 297, I did the same thing because it was an even day, and I thought I could get more walnuts out of the start, and no, you cannot, so I wasted that day as well. Day 298, I went mining, went back to the mainland. On 299, I went back to Ginger Island. There's a lot of going back and forth. and I just did some fishing. On day 300, I went back to the mainland, cleared up some of my quarry, cleaned up some of my land, and decided to get a silo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want 400 days, let me know. I clearly still have a lot to do. I'm like 13 walnuts away from getting into the secret room. So there's still a lot to do. I'm definitely not 100% completed with Stardew Valley after 300 days. And I'm not speedrunning because I am a noob. I'm always a noob, regardless of if I have over 2,000 hours on Stardew Valley on my Steam. So let me know, and I can definitely do that. But besides that, please like, comment, subscribe.